Instant Mood Improver is recorded on Bunurong country. I pay my respects to local elders past, present and emerging and acknowledge that sovereignty was never ceded and this always was and always will be Aboriginal land. I'd also like to extend a warm welcome to any mob who may be listening today.
Put a pep in your step, turn your frown upside down, make it more fun to be around. Instant Mood Improver. Instant Mood Improver. Instant Mood Improver. The songs that make you feel happy again.
G'day everyone, thanks for tuning in to Instant Mood Improver, a happy music podcast. I'm your host, freelance music journalist, content creator and vocalist for Catholic Guilt, Brenton Harris. Each week on Instant Mood Improver, I speak to a guest about a song that instantly improves their mood the moment they hear it, using that as a leaping off point for a broader discussion about the role music plays in our overall happiness. Today's guest is emo icon Adam Lazzara, lead singer of Long Island, New York's Taking Back Sunday. Adam was kind enough to pop on for a chat ahead of the release of Taking Back Sunday's new album, 152, and their appearance on the Good Things Festival. The two of us have a rather spirited discussion about not one, but two songs that put a pep in his step, turn his frown upside down, and make him a little more fun to be around. I Wanna Dance With Somebody by Whitney Houston and As It Was by Harry Styles. Adam, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm pretty good. Just soaking up some unexpected sunshine this morning in Melbourne here. It's been raining for a week, so it's nice to see the sun come back.
Oh, wow. Does it rain much there?
Surprisingly more than you would hope.
Yeah, wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think it's just down our part of the country. Where Tiana is, it's basically sunny every day. I mean, it's literally their slogan. Beautiful one day, sunny the next. She's a lucky girl.
You sound almost upset that it's not beautiful one day, sunny the next, where you are also. Like, I just heard a little maybe resentment in your voice there.
Just a little, but I do live in the greatest city in the world, so it is a a price I'm willing to pay. Now, I'm speaking to you today because I basically just want to know, what is the song that instantly improves your mood, turns your frown upside down, puts a pep in your step, and makes the world a little bit more enjoyable, if only for 3 minutes?
I Want to Dance With Somebody, Whitney Houston. It's really hard to hear that song and be bummed. Also, Harry Styles, As It Was, really hard to hear that and feel sad for me. And so there's one kind of current and one not so current.
Do you think there's anything similar between the two songs that is the core reason why they make you feel happy?
They both have a majory lead, which probably is why I feel, and they're very forward motion, kind of almost like dance numbers, And so I think those two things contribute to it greatly.
Does music play an integral role in your moments of happiness in your life? Do you find that you can connect the most enjoyable elements of your life to a song or to a sound, and that's how you remember them? Yes, absolutely. There's a song on, I was just talking about this. There's a song on 152 called I Am the Only One Who Knows You. And that was kind of the inspiration behind how the main guitar that's there was this Christopher Cross song. And then you might ask, well, why Christopher Cross? And it's this memory I have of my parents being together and liking one another, when I was a kid. It's one of the only memories I have of that. And that song was playing. So anytime I hear that song, I get this feeling that I didn't understand for a long time. And it's so, I think that's a really great example of that. Brilliant. Have you had anyone tell you that a song by Taking Back Sunday, or multiple songs by Taking Back Sunday, has played this role for them in their life, that it's their happy place, it's where they find enjoyment?
Yes, I have. And my first reaction is most of the time I think they're fucking with me, like they're messing with me. And then first, and then it's like, then after that, like it's, like once I get out of my own way, you know, they, it's one of the biggest compliments I've ever received.
That's brilliant. Now I'm curious, do you think anyone else would have seen the answers of Whitney Houston and Harry Styles coming from Adam Lazzara? Do you feel like these two artists are actually informing the musician that you are? Or are they just kind of, well, one of them's an all-time great, and the other one I think people would classify as a guilty pleasure?
No, I don't feel guilty about loving that record because it's amazing. Know what it is? It's like Japanese house pop, man. Like they sonically, like that's like they were drawing from all that. And I feel, and you think it's Harry Styles, so he's one of the biggest pop stars in the world. You know what the biggest pop stars in the world have? The best songwriters in the world. And they're like, I think that there's a whole lot to, that you could even learn from those songs. Just even if you're like somebody like that's interested in that type of thing. But like, I just feel that, bringing light, man, like bringing light into the world and it is, I don't think anybody should feel guilty for being attracted to that.
Absolutely not. Now, the one question that I have to ask everybody regarding this element of it is, do you remember the first time you heard these songs? And did they make you instantly feel joy?
I can, I don't know if it was the first time I heard it, but definitely like there was this roller skating rink that we would go to, like my elementary school had like like a skate night. And it was like the second Friday of every month or some bullshit. And then I distinctly, like I can picture it like I'm there right now and much shorter and like unsure because there's wheels on my feet with that song playing, like feeling confident because that was on somehow. I definitely remember that. And then with the Harry Styles song that I mentioned, I was just riding in the car and I put on like this new music thing just to like see like, oh, maybe there's some cool shit I don't even know about. Turns out there was, and it was that song. And then when I looked at who it was, I couldn't believe it because I had this big preconceived notion about what that guy would probably sound like. But I couldn't have been more wrong. Know who I also just love the shit? Like I cannot get enough? Post Malone. I don't know how anybody doesn't like that guy. He's incredible. Did you see him play? He was just down there.
Yeah, with Red Hot Chili Peppers. And I'll be honest, he was better than Red Hot Chili Peppers as a live performer at this stage of their career. Just the live band element really adds a lot to his sound.
Yeah, I agree with you because I saw him like earlier in the year and it was just him. And then we saw him, we had a day off on this tour we were doing last summer. And it just so happened he was playing the city that we had the day off in. So we all went to the show and he had the full band and then like a string quartet. It was great. So great.
It was awesome. Well, finding enjoyment in unexpected places is one of the greatest things about music and musical discovery. And that's something that a lot of people will be doing when they hear the new record by Taking Back Sunday 152, which will be out very shortly. And Adam, Australia looks forward to seeing you for the Good Things Festival. And for a MySpace emo kid such as myself, it has been quite the thrill to get a chance to talk to you today. So thank you for being the most gracious guest on this very, very haphazard interview.
No, man. There was nothing haphazard about it. Like, I honestly, like, think that, yeah, like that, you gave me some things to think about, and I really appreciate that. So thank you for your time. I hope you have a good day.
And that brings to an end this episode of Instant Mood Improver, a happy music podcast with Adam Lazzara of Taking Back Sunday.
Taking Back Sunday's brand new album, 152, is out right now on Fantasy Records. If you liked our conversation today, then I'd highly appreciate you hitting the subscribe button and giving us a follow on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. We'll leave you now with the sounds of Adam's not one, but two instant mood improvers. Harry Styles' As It Was, and Whitney Houston's I Wanna Dance With Somebody. And of course, as is customary, a track by our guest himself, Adam. Taking Back Sundays, Amphetamine Smiles.